We are up before the sun this Monday morning because we're going to be going on a little bus ride into the snowy mountains. And the reason why I was able to make this trip so confidently is because past me was wise enough to write down a step-by-step guide of how to get here from a blog post a couple years ago. And so this trip is made possible in more ways than one by Squarespace. As you guys know, Squarespace is a really wonderful place to host your online presence. I use it for a blog, but it's also really great if you want to host an online shop, a community, anything like that. It has a bunch of features like monetization or linking your social media accounts. There are ways to have comment sections as well as exclusive sections for your members. It's just a really wonderful service, easy to set up, and you can try and set up your website yourself for free right now if you go to squarespace.com. And then when you're ready to launch, it looks good. You can go to squarespace.com/caricakes and you can get 10% off of your first website or domain. And so thank you as always to Squarespace for sponsoring this. I will also be posting the details of this trip in a new blog post, a little updated one, so I will link that down below. But yeah, thank you always to Squarespace, and let's see where this bus takes us. Hi everyone, oh my god. So I have never in my life seen snow like this. It snows in Seoul, but not this much and not like in nature. I mean, Seoul soup isn't a comparison. I have never seen snow like this. It is so beautiful. I can't, like, the amount. It snowed yesterday. Also, my taxi driver was an absolute angel. It snowed yesterday, and so the snow that got caught perfectly balanced on every single branch is like, in some places, more than a foot thick. Like, it's unreal and so stunning and like easy to get to. I was worried because it snowed yesterday that it would be like some of the roads wouldn't be ready. Everything was clear, and then the part that wasn't clear, my taxi driver was a pro. They know this weather so well. So anyway, words cannot come close to describing this. I don't even care if there are sheep. Like, I'm just so happy to walk around this. But anyway, off we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man.
Okay, we're finally in. It took me like so much time just to climb that little mountain because I was taking photos. So just like last time I visited this place, I forgot how incredibly windy it is, and I really thought that I covered my mic, but I didn't. So if the wind bothers you, I have added captions. I'm so sorry, but it was just such a windy day. That's something to keep in mind when you come visit. Bring a hat because the wind is brutal. I've been here once in summer. I will put that video down below, but I've always wanted to come see it in snow. I've always been kind of a chicken about traveling during winter because I've never really grown up around it, but I decided this year was my year. I'm gonna do snow travel. And honestly, if you're worried, like, this is a solo trip, when I came in summer it was like families, tons of people, but now it's like a ton of solo people, usually like photographers. Definitely come. It's a cute little solo trip, and we're gonna eat a lot once we get back to the rest stop. But for now, let's climb.
I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart. 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in. When it's over, I will see what I've done. Let it go too soon. Oh, I'd be stronger if you just step right in. 'Cause I need
Hat time because it's really windy. What's funny is, first of all, a camera ajumma let me hold her camera so she could climb out of that. She like jumped the fence. Anyway, she asked me to hold her camera so she could jump the fence, and that was like thousands of dollars in my hand. Like, I must have looked really responsible. But anyway, we were specifically told not to walk on this trail because it snowed too much, but no one cares. Absolutely no one cares. It's literally, I'm not exaggerating. Are you telling me to move? Anyway, I can't tell if this person is telling me to move or not. What the hell? Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Bro, these guys right here are being little bullies.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dude, bad news. Sorta weirdly jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired, singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
So last time I was here, this is the first place I came to, and it was so green. I couldn't get over how green it was. And it was filled with sheep. Whenever I look at my viewfinder, I feel like I'm reporting in from Mount Everest or something. It's so snowy. So I walked around pretty much the whole thing. Oh my god, I'm near very copyrighted music. I walked around this whole place taking photos, looking at the sheep. Granted, like there were some girls who were taking like legitimate, having like a cute photo shoot. Their pictures are gonna come out so good. But they are obviously gonna be here a lot longer than me. But if you just wanna take a walk, see the sights, I spent 2 hours here. But now I'm starving. So we're gonna go down to like the rest stop area, which is where the parking lot is, and they have street food. But last time I was here they had a full-on restaurant, so hopefully I can get like a substantial meal because I only had an energy bar today and I burned it off going up that hill I wasn't allowed to go up. So then we're gonna head back. The buses back to Seoul are both at weird times, so I don't think I can take the early one, so we might sit in a cafe and wait a bit. It's like now it's getting crowded at like noon, but even that, it doesn't take away from the beauty at all. Okay, I'm gonna head down. Food.
since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, I get so
Unreal.
I don't know who loves me, and I don't care 어차피 난 서로인 따위 좀 겁이 나니까 달콤 쌉쌀한 chocolate 그만상 항상 같이 like saddest movies 눈가에 눈물만 난 알아 달콤한 love song 믹스의 그 말도 돌았으면 결국 낯설고 someone Sorry I'm an anti-romantic 달아나고 싶어 전물이 이미 널 찾는 내 맘이 작은 붓으로 다뤄라 Sorry I'm an anti-romantic 또는 미치 않아 romantic 내 맘 전보다 불사르고 가만히만 남게 될까 두려워
Okay, so before we head back to the station, it's actually perfect timing. It's right, I think it's 3 right now. I'm gonna grab some sheep bread, whatever flavor they have. So beautiful. Like, what the heck? So, all right. Sheep bread. Also, it's really funny. There's a ramp right here that I went down and it was very slippery, but it's just getting continuously more slippery. And so I'm just standing here watching everyone just happily fall. Like, it's not a scary fall, but everyone is like, ooh. Okay, let's try. This might be really hot, but where's the shape? Here it is. Sheep. Hold please, I only got the dough. It tastes like a really good pancake though. The cream is really subtle. Sometimes the cream can be way too sweet, but this just tastes really nice. Almost like a pudding. There's so much. Okay, I feel bad eating sheep, but it was delicious. So anyway, I'm gonna call a cab now and then get on my bus. It is so beautiful. I cannot. It's just stunning. Ugh, okay, see ya. We're going to be taking my camera. I have a cappuccino candy. We're going to head over to Film Log and hopefully they can develop this film before New Year's. It's gonna be a crunch, but let's go.
Story being told inside my head. I'm too shy
off. Should get it Friday. So I'll update you guys later. I'm gonna go head to Hongdae to meet Gisela for tea. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you when I have the film. Hello, it is Thursday. Film log way ahead of the game. I was so worried I wasn't gonna get it until after New Year's. Came in a day early. So let's look at my film, shall we? The first couple photos aren't from the snow trip that we just went on. So I have no idea where those are from, but here we go. Oh my God, they're from summer. Okay, let me go through them. Wait, were some of these from Paris? What? This film has been in my camera since May. Oh my God, Kurt's gonna love that picture. That's so funny. What? What? I love, these might be my favorite Paris film photos. What the heck? Okay, now we're into the snow. Okay. So I used Kodak Gold 200 and it definitely is a lot warmer. I had a problem where I was using Fuji and I was just using my point and shoot Pentax, which I don't have any real control over. It's all auto. And I was having an issue with it being a little too green, but these are nice. These are like a little bit warmer. Some of them are a little green, but oh good. That whole like when the branches get covered with ice and they just look unreal. I don't remember what book it was, but I had a book when I was little that showed that. I mean, I think it was like a picture book, and I just remember thinking that was the most magical thing, and I think I've only actually seen it in real life maybe 3 times that I can remember, and it's just the most magical thing. Yay, I'm glad that these came out. Oh, I like this sheep photo, yay. These are lovely. And what's funny is these could absolutely be from like any time, you know, like they just look, oh, this was from the bus stop. These were like my last couple photos. Oh yeah, I actually really like the puddle photo. Oh, and my sheep bread. My camera just like would not, the shutter wouldn't click. And so that's why it's a little not framed the way I want it, but cute. Why is it that my last like throwaway shots are the ones that I end up liking the most? Is that it? Little icicles, I think, were my last shot. Oh no, the bus station was my last shot. Cute. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I'm so happy I got my Paris pictures back. What the heck? I thought that I've used my camera since then. What? Then where did oh, cause I used, I see. I used a black and white disposable camera, was the last roll of film that I shot. So I guess I haven't really shot film since May or June. Whoa, okay, well that was like a delicious roll of film and I'm really happy with it. Wow, so anyway, that's great. Wow. I'm just tickled. So anyway, yes, I will be bringing my film camera to Hokkaido, which is going to be my next trip for you. While you're watching this, hopefully I will be back from that trip and working on editing that video for you. I have already written the blog post for this trip, including details of how to get to and from the sheep farm from Seoul. That will be up, that will be linked in the description box. And so once again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this. You can use my code CariCakes. Go to squarespace.com/CariCakes to get 10% off of your first website or domain. And like I said, my blog post, which is my Squarespace site, will be linked down below with info about this whole trip. And yay, I will also, I think I've written about Filmlog as well if you're interested in developing film in Korea. I highly recommend Filmlog. I love them so much. So okay, what a great day. Thank you so much as always for being here. That trip, I know that it was one of those trips where I spent more time getting there and getting home than I did actually like being there, but it was just so worth it. And I really love like long bus rides and just kind of spacing out and listening to music, so it was just a really wonderful trip. And yeah, I highly encourage you to get out there if you're afraid of the snow like I am. Maybe make this your year to try and be a little braver. And yeah, I will see you guys, like I said, in Hokkaido. I'm so excited. That was like a little prep. This video was like me traveling in the snow just for one day, and now we're gonna go to like legit snow. It's gonna be so cold. This is such a tangent, but it's gonna be like a high of -10. A high of -10, and it feels so much colder. Like right now it's allegedly -5, but it feels like -9. I don't know, man. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of it. I hope you guys are all doing really well, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Let me know how your winter is going. See you when I see you. Bye.
Sorry I'm an entitlement. 달아나고 싶어 저 머리 이미 널 찾는 내 맘이 작은 부스러